Story time, my history with stick shifts. Can I drive a stick shift manual transmission? Yes, I can. Although it took me a while to learn, the first time I ever drove a manual transmission, I really didn't drive a manual transmission. I just got my driver's license and I had driven my mom's car, which was an automatic transmission. But my dad had a truck that was a manual transmission. And one day he decided to pick me up from work. And I said, I want to learn to drive the truck. I want to drive the truck. And he said, okay. So I tried my best I just couldn't get the footing right to work the clutch. So after about maybe a quarter mile, we pulled over and I let him drive. And it was years before I actually learned to drive a manual transmission. The funny thing is, I was taught to drive a manual transmission by a car dealer. I was looking at this car. I was thinking of buying it. I had my mom with me, and she didn't drive a manual transmission. But this car dealer knew how to do it. So the car salesman actually taught me how to do a manual transmission. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it was. I didn't eventually buy the car because the insurance was too much on it. It was a sports car. But I knew how to drive a manual transmission. I've owned 2 cars with manual transmission. One of them was a Hyundai that one of my bosses from AJ's Pizza sold me. And the other one was I think it was a Celica, maybe, that I got cheap from a car dealership. The thing with manual transmissions is they don't translate well in the city because you do a lot of gear grinding, you spend a lot of time in stop and go traffic. It's best to have a manual transmission when you're out on the open road, or at least in a rural area where you can get some speed going. I don't see myself buying a manual transmission car anytime soon because of these reasons. Because I live in a city and I don't really want to burn the clutch out. So, do you know how to drive a manual transmission? Leave a comment down below.